Test. Booyah.
Good and happy Saturday. Good morning, Tex. How are you? Hope you're having a better day than you were the other day. Hope you're feeling better, bud. Yeah, so Saturday. Time for some No Man's Sky. Time for some more adventures. So Anna and I, my daughter, we did the expedition offline this week. Yeah, that's all good. I was just kind of overwhelmed with everything that was going on this week. Yes, sir. Even
Yes,
the body
sir.
armor feels good again.
Even the body armor feels good again on the old back lol.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good stuff. So, good, good, excellent, excellent. Glad you're feeling better. I know I've had bad back several times in my life that have really almost crippled me at times, and it's not just painful. It's debilitating. You can't do much with a bad back, right? But anyway, hope you're feeling better. So let's have a little wave here. How you doing? Okay. Okay, first thing on the agenda
Them
this
muscles
morning.
do give out LOL.
Yeah.
How is everything on your end?
Oh, things are fairly well. Little appointment yesterday went okay. I mean, we're going to follow up on what the potential issues, but the specialist didn't seem overly concerned. So, I mean, what are you going to do, right? We're not going to tell the specialist how to do his job, right?
Hi again, Marty.
Warfy, welcome in. How you doing? How's things across the pond? Hope you're feeling better. All right. So first thing on our agenda this morning, I think we're gonna do the weekend mission. We're gonna try to avoid crashing into our freighter first, though. Yeah. So this is our freighter here. There it is. Yeah. And our fleet of
better than I was, thanks.
Yeah, that's good. Our freighter with our fleet of frigates. Got a couple of living frigates there. And blah, blah, blah. Living frigates, you ask? That would be this thing here. Looks like a whale, doesn't it? A little bit. Looks like a whale front end with a squid rear end or something like that. Yeah, I know, it's weird. All right, let's get the anomaly in here and see if we can pick up the weekend mission. I haven't done that in quite some time. So it's going to be a bit of a change here with all the abandoned runs and all that other stuff. Just haven't had time to do the weekend missions. I don't know if they've changed any of these. I know they were rerunning the same old missions, probably a handful of missions over and over and over again. So let's have a look. Speaking of living ships, there's one there. That's a really nice one. Nice colors. This is another one here, but it's a reward for a recent expedition. It is also very nice. I like it. I don't really use it a lot in like playthrough, but it's all good, right? Now I'm going to take this thing. There it is. Intriguing ingredients. Collect 798 activated copper. I'm not fussy about the reward there, but you know what? Rewards are secondary in this playthrough because, well, we pretty much got everything we need, I think, and we dupe what we don't have. So, when you accept the mission started.
Hi all.
Ed, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, your timer starts, eh? Where is it? Should pop up in the bottom right corner there. There it is. So you got a minute and a half. If you don't get out of the station before the timer runs out, your mission aborts.
Hey OE. Hey people's Catrian raid.
On Catrian raid. Thank you, Katrin. Welcome in, Raiders. Andre, welcome in, welcome in. Andre, did I see you were from Canada somewhere? Okay, what am I collecting again? Sometimes the mission parameters change for some reason.
Hashtag Catrian raid.
Okay, Polo's research, blah, 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 ingredients, blah, blah, blah. Let's press the H key and see if we can get this to... There we go. Activated indium it is. Okay. There's some right over there, apparently. So let's go. How much do we need? Doesn't even say. That's fine.
That raid though.
So Katrin was doing some Planet, was it Planet Crafter? Yeah, I've played some Planet Crafter. It's a fun game. It reminds me a little bit of The Raft or What other game was I playing that it kind of looks a little bit like? What do we got here? What is this? Some kind of... Oh, this is an observatory, I think. Okay. Well, we got a landing zone, so let's take advantage of that. Incoming storm, eh? We're just landing and we're getting a storm. How nice. Dioxite. Oh, it's a cold planet too. Activated indium, 186. Let's go over there and see what's going on. So we got large bugs here. Yeah, there's some activated indium here. Okay, let's see if we can dig ourselves out a spot where we're not going to be too subject to the cold here. So we're digging out around the edge, just like this. Then we're going to pop down there and dig a little hole. And get in. And that way our cold protection modules won't erode unnecessarily. We're going to keep it on the smallest radius ring, excavation ring here, because oh, this is what I'm talking about here. See how you can make it bigger, smaller. We're going to keep it on the smaller one, just so we can excavate more materials. I think it said something about 750, but we'll see in a moment what it is that we need and what have we got. Let's just get to the task at hand here without squirreling too much. Is that a word? Squirreling? I think I've heard other people use it. So if it's not in the vernacular, it might end up being there. Mr. Webster? Squirrel, of course, is a noun. It's not a verb. But squirreling? Yeah, could be, eh? I don't know. Anybody have any insight on that?
Flowery might think it is.
Flowery? Yeah, flowery might think it is, for sure. I could see that. Activated indium. Deliver. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you know what happened, though? We picked up 240 here. But I suspect we have a whole bunch more. Yeah. We have a whole bunch more.
Hello, everyone. Smiling face with hearts.
Good morning, Katrin. How are you this morning?
Me raid red heart.
Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. So this is my build playthrough. The one I started building last week. A little bit of a resort on your planet, or Pete's planet, I should say. We'll call it Pete's planet because he's actually the one that discovered it, right? We're doing the weekend mission right now. Not going to let me select that, no. 4 minutes away. So the weekend mission is to collect activated indium. It's pretty simple. They even tell you where to go. I don't think I've been told yet this morning. Although there's someone that might just do that. Good morning, Rafi. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great day. Saturday, right? It's usually a good day. I think Saturday used to be my favorite day. Now every day is my favorite day. Pretty much. I mean, you know, like everybody else, I have down days, but I try to make every day a good day. Good and happy. Because if you're not happy, what are you? Well, you're unhappy, I guess. Thanks for popping in, everybody. Spend your precious time with me today. I'm sure all of you could be probably doing something else, but really appreciate you coming in, keeping me company. I am a Discord too, by the way, my NMS YouTube/Twitch channel. If anybody wants to check that out. I don't know if the links work. I think the link on my channel works, but I don't know if I even have a link on my description. Christy, welcome in, welcome in. Oh shit, I didn't even see you there. Sorry about that, Christy. You squeezed in between Tex and Andre there. And
rolled 19.
Just went right over my head.
And Fidel lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 343,4600 beaver tails. Hello Marty hugging face.
So I think we'll dig up a few bones today too. I gotta make sure my my inventory. I should have done that off stream.
42. At Werfetlhock won 50,000 beaver tails and now has 371,1322 beaver tails.
I should have cleared up my inventory before, because of course bones, each bone takes up
I see
an
all
instance
the cool
in your
kids
inventory.
Are here grinning face.
Zesty, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Oh, what's going on here? Okay, over the next hill, is it? Just disappeared on me. Well, ain't that... This is what I'm looking for here, I think. Is it?
Hey Zesty. Hi Zesty hugging face, love you gesture footprints.
Looks like a trading post. Why am I not being able to land here? Oh,
Hi at Andre Vandal slightly smiling face.
Oh, you're only slightly smiling, eh?
Crusty. Grinning face.
You guys got a feud going on or something? Okay, and this is where we deliver the goods.
I take all kinds of smiles, LOL grinning squinting face.
Did I get my, no. How come? Intriguing. Secure deliver depot is nearby. Activate target sweep. Target sweep? 781 meters that way. What? Somebody's over there too. Sir Bacon Bit. Sir Bacon Bit Starship.
Here yet. Master Werfetlhock is trying to get a crew together for a beaver tail hunt. Type. Highest amount to join.
I am going to...
At Zesty has joined the treasure hunt.
I think this might... Cyanthulus Mina dioxyrita. That could have something to do with not being able to see the target, although according to my scanner,
and Andre Vandal has
target's
joined
over that
the
way
treasure
somewhere.
Hunt.
It's possible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just wait a minute for the storm to calm down here and greet our friends. Thank you. Yeah, so
is there a way to mute that
me.
bot?
Is there a way to mute that bot?
Ahoy.
Just
At Krusty_Butte_ has joined the treasure hunt.
Let's turn it down a little bit. How about that? Let me know if that's any better. And I'm going to go over here and turn it down even more. Here. Okay, hopefully that helps. It's a little bit loud, is it, Rafi? Maria. Like your cap. Oh, it's not a cap. It's a bandana.
Check their muskets and traps as they head into the wilderness on their quest. Results. Werfetlhock 110,000. The extreme cold sends half the crew to beaver purgatory.
Yeah. Speaking
The
of
rest escape with frostbite.
speaking
a
of
handful of tails and tails of plenty.
oh, I see. I got an
Like your
echo.
Cap Marty.
I got an echo, don't I? Is there an echo on the chat bot? Seems to be.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Storm clearing. Okay, here we go. That's what I was waiting for. Big blizzard going on here. Okay, so it said something about target being 781 meters over this way a little bit. So let's have a look. Man, people build bases all over this place. Okay, so that's a base. That's not the target. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here's one trade depot right here. And this is the one I should have landed at over here. There you go. And of course now with the players doing their with everybody doing their mission this morning, it's probably not going to be a well, no, look at that. There is a space to land there, but I didn't get it. There we go. Now we got it.
Rolled 70. At text the Infidel won 100,000 beaver tails and now has 3484600 beaver
Still
tails.
snowing. It's not a blizzard, but it's still snowing. Okay, so here, that's what I was expecting on the other platform, but obviously we were on the wrong one. It's a little unusual to have two trading posts so close together, but obviously not impossible. Deliver the items, 750 activated indium. Alrighty. There's a player right there. Let's give him a wave. How you doing, bud? Who is that? Sir Bacon Bits. Right, Sir Bacon Bits. What do we got over here? Shuttle. All the ships seem to have taken off. There's one coming down here. Now, what? I can't change my ship on this platform, can I? What do I have here? I have an exotic with a tall fin. I have a little blue exotic, little bubble exotic there. Doesn't have any appendages. I got the Utopia Speeder, a fighter. That looks like a compact interceptor. There's another interceptor. Oh, and a yellow squid. I like that yellow squid. Here's the living ship I was referring to earlier that I don't use a whole lot. That looks like another interceptor. Okay. Yeah, so we got to go back to the anomaly to wrap up the weekend mission. Oh, also, if you want to join in, I'm on the planet that Katrina's doing her build, or I'm in the playthrough that Katrina's doing her build. I'll be going there once we've collected a few fossils. In the interim, yeah, for sure. Anybody wants to join in here, do some building or whatever, collecting fossils. My PvP is turned off, so forget about it. Unless you want to say hello to my little friend. I want to get those redeems. Anyway, there it is. Take a snap and by all means, come on in. Let's give the Space Anomaly a call. Thank you. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Even inside that deadly space fog, eh? Not so deadly, I guess. All right. Okay, let's go back to the Nexus. Complete the mission. Give some quicksilver. That's a good thing. That makes 2,000 quicksilver. I guess we didn't have much. Okay, so we got a bunch of this stuff. I think we picked that up at the quicksilver dealer last time. I'm just wondering here. Oh, yeah, we should get out of this station in order to be able to see the other containers in my freighter. So that's the kind, I think that might be the kind of, let's just have a look. No, it's not quite that. It's got the two outside wings that fold down when you take off, but it doesn't have the big vertical one on top. And I don't think it has the big cowling on the back here either. This one got a little stinger on the front. Mine has a pointy thing on the back, and that's it. So we're just going to go through the ships here. There's the little bubble with the cowling on the back. I don't mind that so much. The stuff on the front, just it's a little bit intrusive. Kind of gets in the way. This is a pretty compact interceptor, actually. What do I got in this thing? I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, we're not flying this. We're not flying this ship today. This ship is critically damaged. I thought you could bring that in, whether it's damaged or not. I thought it would fix itself if you brought that in damaged. Huh.
Oh, Worvy is at it over here as well. LOL.
Worfy is master of chat. I think we all know that, right? Okay, let's get back into our system and see what's up in there. Now, I don't know. Let's check and see something here. Let's check our system map. Yikes. Hate it when that happens. All right, so
LOL.
Okay, our planet, this is not our planet here. This is Ruga 41X/X4. Finned. This one is finned. Actually, rude, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this Finn planet, I think that's a glitch planet. Let's go check it out. While we do that, yeah, Bone Appetit. Yeah, so I just noticed yesterday that was it a milestone, an expedition milestone that was called Bone Appetit? I didn't mean to copy that. This name just popped up in my head when I went to start my base. The bones are on that planet though, so we'll go back over there and we'll actually do this. So we're going to collect some bones for our exhibits. I don't know how elaborate our exhibits are going to be. I know our base is not going to be all that elaborate. Certainly not as elaborate as Katrin's. I know Katrin prides herself in doing some very fine glitch building, and that's okay. I did a little bit, but I didn't memorize all the techniques, and of course now I'd have to relearn them all over again. So I did not spend any time on that this week. I may start at some point and do something a little nicer than what I'm going to be doing this morning. But first, we're going to be looking at getting some bones. But first, we're going to be Thought for sure this was a glitch planet, but it doesn't appear to be. I don't see any glitches down here. Let me put this thing down somewhere. I didn't want to put it down on the freighter back there, the crashed freighter. But I didn't, I don't see any glitches here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's glitches that I'm not familiar with. This looks like a hot planet, not so much a, what is it, pillared? What do they call it? That's not it. It's this one, is it?
Here's a link to
No.
Artie's Discord.
Finned.
https://discord.gg/sbtj5xh hug.
Yeah, so I am in my Discord. Feel free to come in and say hello if you want. If you get too rowdy in there, I'll have to mute it. But people don't normally have a tendency to come into my my Discord, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, here's where we see if this is actually a glitch planet. You look around. Got some of these, whatever these are, butterflies, I guess. They're individual butterflies, so you can probably befriend those, make them, oh, hang on now. There is only one, so this is a glitch planet. Okay, we got a few more nanites. This would appear to be a glitch planet. We have gold, sodium, and copper here. Where's the glitches, though? Normally the glitches would appear. Oh, it's abandoned. Yeah, that's not preventing it from being glitch, is it? Where are the glitches? Glitches are normally identified by specific icons.
Where the glitches at?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any. Normally, planets with one life form are normally glitch planets, but is that something that they've pulled out of the game, I wonder? By on purpose or inadvertently? I don't know. You got the mineral stacks. You got all these other little things here, and that's fine. That's not
Roll
unusual.
51. At Warpy won 100,000 beaver tails and now has 386-1322 beaver tails.
I don't see any. I don't see any glitches. Strange. Okay, let's get that out. What is this? Something dripping down from the ceiling. And here we have Whippy plant. Whoops, not the manipulator. We need the mining beam.
Here yet. Master Warpy is trying to get a crew together for a beaver tail hunt. Type. Highest amount to join.
So the numbers are moving to the right. So 4328 should be the next one. Distress signal. Crash freighter. That's probably the freighter we were just flying over a minute ago.
At Andre Vandal
That's going to stay there.
Treasure hunt. Ahoy. At Krusty_Butte_ has joined the treasure hunt. Ahoy. At D0UBL3 Tap has joined the treasure hunt.
Double
Hey,
tap.
Marty and Chad.
Welcome in, double tap.
I'm a sucker for punishment. Hi DT.
Good morning, all. Saturday. Good Saturday morning. Afternoon for those across the pond there. Hope you're all having a great day. So we got the weekend mission out of the way.
Face.
These guys,
Krusty.
can I... Do I have room, actually? Do I have room in my... companion register. I'd have to buy another one, wouldn't I? Wow, you can have a lot of these guys now, eh?
Doubled up.
You can have like
A crew of warriors
18
and frontiers check
companions.
their muskets and traps
Holy
as they
clap.
head into the wilderness on their quest.
I don't have a flying
The
thingy.
extreme cold sends half the crew to beaver purgatory.
Can
The
I
rest
even...
escape with frostbite. A handful of tails and tails of plenty.
Yeah, you can't...
Results. Krusty _ Butte _
you can't...
0.
You can't interact with these. Okay, that's all good. Now I don't need any nanites. What else could be in here? Words? Yeah, look at that. Dictionary or encyclopedia. Oh, that's stock. Sorry, that's not encyclopedia. That's just a few credits. Is there an encyclopedia over here? The encyclopedia looks like a globe of some kind. Oh, there's carbon.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I just... Oh, sorry. That's funny. I don't recall saying, "Hey Siri!" Yeah, there she goes again. Look at that. Shut up. Go away. Okay, so... Crashed freighter, eh? No good. Now, is this a dissonant system? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, 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 and nope. Okay, not a dissonant system. Not going to find any interceptors here. Let's go... Let's head towards our base anyway. We'll do some bone searching. Paradise Planet. Nice find, Pete. Paradise Planet with some floating islands. Very nice. The floating islands are strange in physics. They kind of... they're a little bit squishy. Okay, let's see. Man, okay. Okay, let's go right there.
Rolled 13. At D0UBL3 tap lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 130665150 beaver tails.
Oh, so the planet kind of looks like this too, eh? Really tall mountains. So the side I'm on is like mostly ocean. This is what the rest of the planet looks like, eh? Wow, okay. Let's see if we can put this down here somewhere. There we go. What's that down here? Looks like a shelter.
Hey Marty and all in chat.
Why not? Put it down right here. Alhoon. Mage's brother from another mother. How are you doing today?
Alhoon.
Speaking of across the pond. So,
Doing just fine yourself.
Alhoon is another fine content creator here. Okay, what do we got going on here? I don't even have all the animals on this planet. What? It's probably a bunch of underwater stuff, yeah. Look at that. 4 underwater creatures. A ground, two rare ground. One found in the south. Where am I? Am I in the south? I am. So, okay, there's bones everywhere here. Let's head over there. And while we're at it, let's see if there's a rare ground, or one of the rare ground ones for sure. There's only 2 ground creatures left. One of them is rare. He's behind. Oh, there's one. And there's the other one. So now
Ice is on cooldown for 18 seconds.
So now all we got left is the underwater creatures. good thing is that our base is on an island, so lots of water around. We're going to scoop up some bones. I may have to sort out my inventory a little bit first, though. Because, yeah, got all this crap.
Master D0UBL3 Tap is trying to get a crew together
Oh
for a
my.
beaver tail hunt. Type. Highest amount to join. At Andre
I got-
Vandal has joined the
I
treasure
got some
hunt.
room here. I might have enough room for those bones.
Ahoy. At Werpyhawk has joined the treasure hunt.
So, okay, this is typical content from the latest fossils update. There's a fossil right there. We'll dig that out. And this is what we get. We get some flippers. This here is also content from the update. And it's, what are they calling this thing? They're calling it, well, they're calling it the eye, I guess. So if you disturb the eye, like it says there, watch what happens. So these guys come at you, and I guess it's our job to
The extreme cold sends half the crew to beaver purgatory. The rest escape with frostbite, a handful of tails and tails of plenty.
it's our job
A crew
to
of voyagers and frontiersmen check their muskets and traps as they head into the wilderness on their quest. Results:
it's our job to wreck these guys.
110,000. D0UBL3 Tap, 110,000.
That gives
I
you
wish the Guardians had more power.
not
They are
me.
pretty easy to beat.
Yeah, if you're you know, if you're a medium to high level player, yeah, for sure they're easy to beat. But if you're just starting out, it could be a bit of a challenge. So this vigilant stone, I think, is what you get when you actually poke the eye, and this stuff here, the polished stone, is what you get if you destroy the guardians. Now, I think we were also, oh, did it? No, collecting fossils is still there. Why am I not going in this mode?
Is this your abandoned save?
No, it's not. This is my build save. It's a normal playthrough. Oh, there's more over here. Come on. There you go. There's 665, 479. There's bones here. Is my ship's launch thruster charged sufficiently? Yeah, 100%. Okay, good. So let's go over here. We can call our ship in after. Now, there's a little bit of water here, but I doubt we'll be able to actually see any underwater creatures. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can. It's probably just deep enough to harbor some creatures. They don't usually take this long to spawn in, but because more often than not, some creatures are kind of already there, kind of thing. Is my scanner not working this morning? Looks like I'm not harvesting. Wow. Okay. Looks like I'm not collecting any creatures or anything. There we go. That's done. That's done. Oh, weird. Let's grab this. Okay, we got 2 bones here. One there, one there. We got another one of those vigilant stones. We also have a knowledge stone here. You've learned the Gek word for metal. Okay, there's the vigilant stone. Here's the other 2, the bones. We're on the wrong tool here, so let's gather our terrain manipulator.
Roll 47. At D0 UBL3 tap 150,000 beaver hails and now has 131665150 beaver hails.
Okay, it's working again. Oh, there's another one here? Fine, we'll take it. 187, it's not very far. There are no guardians surrounding this one. It's a lone bone. I just made that up. One over there.
I can't get that to work in my streams. Have switched it on in Streamlabs but just doesn't seem to work. Hashtag.
You can't get what to work? The chat bot?
Marty, what is name of the program, bot that reads the chat for you?
So it's not a program, it's a website. It's called speechchat.com. All one character string, speechchat.com. You have to log in with some other service like Google or whatever, but it works quite well. You can assign it
And gamble stuff.
a female or a name or a male name. I don't think you can assign it a different name for each person in chat, like kind of thing. I don't know that it does that. I didn't really dig down too far into it. But it does a pretty good job, I find. I just have it in my ear here. I used to have it on my laptop over there, but I find less intrusive in my ear because I'm also following my stream on the other screen here. That's where the chatbot is. I'm monitoring my stream there. I've got the chatbot on there, and it's in my ear, so it's not like out in the open kind of thing. And it's easier to integrate into the stream as well, right? Because you can assign it, if you have different audio outputs, you can assign it to a different output. What I've done is I've assigned it to my gaming screen, which does have an audio output right in front of me, and I've collected that on this earbud, which
Too
is
much
where,
multitasking for me.
well,
Too
you
many
know,
screens.
yeah, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm used to that because I worked in IT pretty much all my life, and I've always had
Dale
like
was talking
multiple
about the
screens.
heist and gamble stuff.
Pretty familiar with all that stuff. Oh, the heist and gamble. Yeah, so Streamlabs.
Pic of your setup in Discord, please.
Post a pic of my setup. Who's asking for that? Double tap. Post a pic of my setup. Oh my goodness.
Marty is
I'd have to clean it up first.
battle-scarred techie.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? What am I? Okay, this is what I wanted to do.
I
yeah.
have switched it on in Streamlabs but just doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, so you might have to relog into Streamlabs. I found that some of the stuff, when you activate it,
No
you need to
worries.
log out and
I
log
was
back
just
in.
curious
That's
about
just
how
one
your
thing that
setup
you might have
worked.
to do. I'll tell you what, though, Warfy is a real expert on Streamlabs. He's helped me out. He's helped a number of people out on Streamlabs. I'm not sure. He's in the same time zone as you are, I believe. So I'm not sure he'd be willing to. I don't want to speak for Wharfie there, but yeah, LOL.
LOL.
You are, Wharfie. You are absolutely the community expert on that stuff. There may be others who know quite a bit too, and you know that is probably true. But yeah, I mean, reach out to Wharfie there, Alhoon. He'll definitely set you straight on pretty much everything that is Streamlabs. I'm pretty sure.
Any help would be greatly
Yeah,
appreciated.
sounds good. Okay, so let's just have a look and see what. Okay, the Starship doesn't have a whole lot going on it. Let's put the silver up here because we've got most of the silver up here. I got to transfer a lot of this stuff over to these containers here because it doesn't belong on the front page of the freighter. Basically, this cargo area in your freighter. Now I have room for a lot more, I think, here. I don't have a whole lot of storage capacity in my freighter. What I should do is go up to the freighter and install these bulkheads in here and potentially some in here.
In contact with you, Warby. I'm 8 and Marty's Discord, send me a DM.
And of course, these things don't belong in my my exosuit. Don't really belong in my exosuit cargo area. So what do we get? We got 4 bones. Yeah, that was pretty poor pickings there, I must say. I gotta say. Let's go to another area. See if we can get a little bit luckier. In the expedition, on the very first planet, if you haven't tried it yet, a lot of the digs on the first planet have multiple bones. And I'm talking like 6 or 8 kind of thing. So if you stay on the first planet, you may likely get that milestone of 80 bones relatively quickly. That's not what I've been doing. I've done the expedition twice, and that's not what I was doing. So, of course, when you get onto other planets, your mileage may vary. But yeah, this is a nice planet. It's a paradise planet. It's got bones, ancient bones that you can excavate and then put into displays.
You can do many of the tasks in the first system.
Yeah, for sure. That's absolutely right, Andre. Andre, did I hear you say you're from Ottawa or Montreal or something like that? I thought I heard you mention that a little while ago. I think it might have been in Katrin's stream. I'm in the nation's capital. Our nation's capital. Okay. I lived 4 years there before coming to the nation's capital. Most of my family is still there in the neighborhood. Or thereabouts. Now, what do you got in the box, boys? Nothing. Zip zilch. Now, anything to sell? I could sell this. It's not worth a whole lot. Trove of gleaming pelts. Speaking of beaver tails, there's a trove of gleaming pelts. Let's go ahead and sell those. There we go. Excuse me, nothing on my ship I want to sell. Okay, Dream Aerial. A signal receiver and amplifier tuned to the wavelength of the unconscious mind. It is every color all at once, splitting the surrounding light into shimmering rainbow. Carrying this antenna into deep space may attract the attention of cosmic megafauna. So what that means is the Dream Aerial may attract a living frigate for you. So you go through a few dialogue options and to configure your living frigate for whatever purpose you want it for, and yeah, and then you have a living frigate in your fleet. The Dream Aerial, I think, comes from the original living frigate. I think is what picks up the Dream Aerial for you on one of its expeditions or excursions or whatever you want to call them. I think they call them expeditions, but it's missions. It's frigate missions, right? Now, we haven't looked at that in some time. Not sure I'm going to get around to that this morning. Just doing some digging here. Let's see. Let's put this thing down here. See, my ship scanner is not even picking up these buildings here. I wish it would. Like, if there's something nearby, pick it up, right? This is an observatory. You can tell by the dish right there. And we got bones here too. No, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is mark it and see what else. Okay, 248, 380. There's some over that way, 388. And some over that way, 665. Okay, let's go over here. Now the bones will come into view here shortly. There's 1, 2, 3. There's at least 3 here.
Top hours, 1 Old Explorer OE,
Let's
56.67,
let's get this out of the way.
D0 UBL3 tap,
And we'll
50.003,
excavate these
Harvey.
bones.
45.004, Gunboat Willie, 45.005, Text Beam Fidel, 23.336, Glantry Mage, 23.337, Warpy Hawk 21.67, John Dravis, 15.009, Nuctarius, 13.3310, Indestructible, 10.00.
So, just a quick FYI, their thoughts are going out to Gunboat Willie today. I think he had his dog put down very, very recently. If it's not already done, yeah, and I'm sure he's not enjoying the moment right now. Thoughts are out with him. Anybody who's had pets kind of knows what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that! Sac venom just took a chump out of me. Yeah, anybody who's had pets knows what he's going through. It's not fun, but it's inevitable, right?
Was sick for a while, really sad.
Yeah, his dog was. Well, I'm sure his dog is. I suspect his dog is kind of old, and So Yeah. Wait a second. Didn't I see more bones? Six. Okay, let's go over there.
Yeah, we are all thinking about Gunboat. Samson was well loved by all and will be missed. Hugging face heart suit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope we are all thinking about it, because Gunboat's been part of this community for quite a while, right? I was going to say a number of years, but I don't want to overstep my my thought process there. I lost track of my my objective. Where'd it go? There's a building there. What is that? Stick in the mud, right? Yep. No building at all. Shuttle and a hauler. Is that what I was looking for? I think it is. Okay. So usually when you see some of these vigilant stones, you'll usually get more than one bone, but I guess not always. Is this all we got here now? Is our mission still pinned? It is. Okay. And there's nothing else around. Looks like location services unavailable. Okay. Any more buildings or bones around? Don't see any. Yes, I do. Why is my location services unavailable? Just don't feel like answering, I guess, eh? State of Decay, eh?
Do you think you will stream State of Decay in the future?
Good question, Double Tap. I was saying when I kind of put that on the shelf there a few weeks ago, I was saying I wanted to get to know the game a little better. I was feeling kind of a little too noobish on a lot of its aspects, and I'm sure you know, everybody that was watching that kind of might have felt that was kind of the case, because I kept losing our survivors, right? Okay, so that one we don't have to even dig out. And still got nothing. Huh. Okay, so nothing in this mode, location services. Target sweep currently unavailable. Some mission targets can be pinpointed with the target sweep. Yeah, so here's the target sweep, and I don't have any targets because actually there are bones over there.
It's an entertaining game to watch.
Yeah, it's not. I like the game. I do. I really enjoy the game. It's a lot of fun. Running around, beating up on zombies, and you know, making sure your community survives. Right. That's the goal. And my community is alive and well. Really, it's just that every now and then get into trouble that I wasn't, very proficient at getting out of, which is the crux of the matter, I guess, if you want to put it that way. That's why I kind of put it on the shelf. I do play a lot of games, though. There's Fallout 4 I also put on the shelf. I just found that for Fallout, in the case of Fallout, the playthrough kind of ran its course. I did the main game, I did the DLCs, and I did something new in this playthrough. Was I sided with the Raiders when I got to Nuka World, which is something I had never done.
Now has 4001322 beaver tails. Here yet. Master Warpyhaku is trying to get a crew together for a beaver tail hunt. Type highest amount to join.
Okay, so we're just collecting more bones, and I'm just gonna push them down here. You know what? I should probably do something like this. Move everything up a little bit, such that the bones don't get collected up here. So yeah, what you get with the bones is you get leg bones, you get skull bones, leg and arm, leg and wing, whatever, leg and fin. You get tail bones, and you get these guys here, torsos. So basically, yeah, you put these guys down here, the displays down, and you can build a fossil. Now in our case,
and frontiersmen check their muskets and traps as they head into the wilderness on their quest. The extreme cold sends half the crew to beaver purgatory. The rest escape with frostbite, a handful of tails and tails of plenty.
So in our case,
Warpyhaku, 110,000. Again.
So I don't think we have bones anywhere else here. No.
Sorry Ed, I can't help it.
Star silk. Anybody know what star silk is for? Yeah, it's for making chairs, isn't it? Nothing there. Nothing left here, eh? No. Okay, looks like we've... I was just about to say, it looks like we've dug out everything in the valley, but seems like every time I look, something new pops up. I want the sodium nitrate. That's for shits and giggles, you know. Okay, destination reached. Do we only have one bone again? Wow. It's pretty poor, guys. RNG, come on, start working with me. What did we just pick up? Hey, where'd it go? Oh, there's something else too. You can pick up multiples of the same kind of bone. And that's what we just did. I think we got multiples of this one, and this one. So there's that too, right? There's only so many different types of bones, and at some point you're going to start picking up multiples of the same one. Same ones. Okay, let's call our ship in and go to another valley. I don't know which way we came. I think we were headed like towards our base, which is, I think it's, yeah, to our left. Pretty sure. There's the portal right there. Not that, that. Yeah, there's the bases. There's my freighter and the base. So that's kind of the way we were headed. We'll do one more valley, and then it might be time for my bio break. Yeah, I don't remember how squishy these things are. Let's see. Well, I know the ground is not squishy. But these guys, can't seem to get one. Can't seem to hit one. How about here? Nope, can't seem to hit one. Let's go straight for this guy. Did they move out of the way or something? And they're squishy, like I said. I said that earlier. They're squishy. Your ship can go right through them, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise,
Roll 23.
good things
At
don't
D0
necessarily happen.
UBL3 tap lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 1311625 beaver tails.
You still got 13 million beaver tails. Okay, here's a nice size valley over here. Let's pop it down here somewhere. There's no buildings here. Oh. There might be. My ship scanner just not picking them up. Let's put down right in the middle. Hmm? Right here. Right here is good. How do you like my ship? Short and stubby. I was going to say kind of like me, but not that short. I think I'm fairly average, eh? Whatever. Whatever. Nobody sees how tall you are on stream, right? 674, eh? Is there anything closer? Wow, this valley is almost bereft of fossils. Well, maybe the same thing will happen as happened last valley. We'll get to this guy and then we'll find more. It's got some low-hanging valleys. I like what they did with the water too, eh? I find that a very nice touch. That's very nice. Two haulers and a fighter, is it? That's kind of what it
recent
looked like.
Announcements about light no fire?
I have seen nothing in a while about that. Okay. Okay, there's some up there. That's far. Farther than this one was. But it looks like it might be the only one that I can see right now. So let's highlight that. You know what? I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for poking at these guardians.
A game reviewer said it would be released in 2025, but I
Oh,
think
look.
that was just clickbait.
Got a big one. Is there more? Polished stone. Is that all we got
No
from that
official news from Hello.
behemoth? No official news, eh? Well, I'll tell you what, they're putting a lot of effort into this game, I think. I don't know how big the team of Light No Fire is, but sure seems like they're putting a lot of effort.
Lesson on releasing a game too early.
Oh, really, eh? Now, I did hear that this game was, well, let's be brutally honest here, kind of sucked at the beginning. But a lot of games do, right? You know, very few games come out and they're like ripping up the internet, right? It just doesn't seem to be the nature of the business here, right? Oh no, don't tell me we're not even on a vertical here. Not enough on a vertical to climb this thing. What the hell, man? We're on a slippery, steep enough slope to slide back down, but we're not on a steep enough slope to climb without using jetpack fuel. Okay, that's doesn't seem to be very fair. Ship's way to hell down there somewhere. 1,000 units away. So yeah, this valley didn't seem to be so friendly for Bones. Jetpack's not recharging very quickly either. Alright, here we are. Just a one, eh? Wow. Wrong tool. Yeah. Some over there. Some a little closer. Some a little closer yet. Buried technology. Buried, eh? You sure? Don't look like it to me, bud. Okay, I guess we can just follow the line here. That one, then this one. Is there any deuterium around? That would be useful right about now. I don't see any though. It'd be pretty obvious at night. Bright blue, right? I never used to use deuterium very much, those little blue plants. They're very useful though. They can have you travel a lot further on your jetpack, that's for sure. And looks like we only got one again. Can we shut that light off? Where's the next one? 233. Yep, that's it. That's not too far away. That just might be inside of one. Get up. Come on, man. Get up. Oh, okay. So it's not that deep. I thought I was falling into the chasm of death. But no. One bone. This, okay. Stop it. One bone thingy. Come on, man. You need to die. Where's the other one? 216 over that way.
Rolled 76. At D0 UBL3 tap 150,000 beaver tails and now has 13216,250 beaver tails.
Looks like we got more than one this time. 2 and 3. Is that it? Why is my location services inactive? Current mission not detected. How about now? Are you detecting it now? No. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, whatever. Not a lot of bones left here either. So, I think it's time to skedaddle. I think we have enough bones to do a couple of displays. At least one, I hope. Life support power low, is it? Well, it kind of is. Okay. How am I doing for oxygen? Doing good. Let's get some more. You never have too much oxygen, right? Going to call my ship in, but gee whiz, hazardous flora everywhere. How about right here? That works. Okay, let's go back to the base. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to cut to the bio break, and during the bio break I'm going to sort some of my inventory out such that I can dig some more bones and even offline and put them in my inventories where they will be best taken from, I guess. 12 minutes. That's not my outpost, that is. 16 minutes. Okay, so that's not working for me. Let's just go to our freighter. Let's go straight to the freighter. Yeah, why not, right? There we go. It's kind of in orbit here, above my base. I do have the Normandy. Yeah, that's the Normandy there. Okay, so I guess this is as good a time as any to, you know what? I wanted to see, what is this guy doing here? Get off me frickin' freighter, bud. I wanted to see if I could pull in my squid. Starship is critically damaged.
Rolled 84.
Huh.
At Werpitlahaku won 150,000 beaver tails and now has 420,1322 beaver tails.
How are you supposed to do this? I thought you could pull this in, especially from the anomaly. Is that broken now, or what's up with that? I would like to fly around on that thing, actually. That's a very... I like the squids. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And... yeah, so we'll take the bio break right now. It's going to be probably 3 or 4 minutes. So refresh your drinks and snacks. Smoke them if that's what you're into. Facilities for those who have a need. And we'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. So thanks for hanging out, folks. Really appreciate it. And yeah, be right
Roll
back.
76. At D0 UBL3 tap won 150,000 beaver tails and now has 13316,250 beaver tails. Top points, 1D0 UBL3 tap, 13316,250, 2. Old Explorer OE, 479-9600, 3. Werpitlahaku, 420-1322, 4. Texthian Fidel, 348-4600, 5. Marty, 823,500, 6. Starduster 13, 460,400, 7. Gunboat Willie, 320,000, 8. Typo 44, 219,000, 9. Rafi, 163,100, 10. John Dravis, 155,600. Rolled 63, at Rafi won 100,000 beaver tails and now has 213,100 beaver tails. Morning all. Looks like I jumped in during break time. Check out Glantry Mage's awesome streams and more content here. https://www.youtube.com/@glantramage.
So anybody in chat, oh, hello again. Welcome back. Anybody, hi Mage, by the way. Happy Saturday to you. And anybody in chat has got some, content they want to promote, by all means, if you know the little exclamation thingy, just like Mage there, by all means, dump it in there, and that will hopefully encourage some of the viewers to pop over to your channel and check out your wares. So, yeah. Pardon me. Get some fireworks in the cargo area of my freighter I want to get rid of.
Rolled 87 at D0UBL3 tap 150,000 beaver tails and now has 13416,250 beaver tails.
I'd like to use some of those actually at some point.
Hi Rafi. I like your boat there. Oh, I mean tub.
Yeah, it's the tub, right?
Him.
It's a short little tub. But it works.
It's a S-class.
Yeah, it's an S-class. For sure, right? Okay, so let's see. We should move all these upgrades over too, but there's no rush for that. Got our fireworks moved over. Okay, that's good. So, this is my freighter. Here's my fleet command stations. And this guy over here, of course, this is, if you're an explorer, you want one of these on your freighter, right? Planetary probe. What that does is it discovers everything in a system for you. So obviously we're not the first ones here because this one has been discovered by Pete, as have been all the planets.
Did you upgraded it to S-class or find it as S-class?
That's a darn you can't, I don't think you can upgrade it to an S-class, like, on its own. As far as I'm aware, a freighter has to be S-class. You can't, on the spot, upgrade it, unless that's changed. You can, you can find a different class ship and a different class freighter, and then if you find an S-class, you can swap it for that. That will get you an S-class. I don't know if this is my original freighter or one that I've gotten second.
Ships and tools.
Yeah, ships, tools, maybe a few other things, but freighters, as far as I'm aware, you cannot upgrade your freighters unless, like I said, that's changed. So here's the Exocraft summoning station, and of course our Galactic Trade Terminal, our teleporter, some refiners. This is a legacy freighter, and the way you can tell that is these old style hallways, right? So you can actually, or at least I can actually build these old style hallways because I still have the parts in this playthrough. I think I have a couple of playthroughs that I can do that in, but nevertheless, yeah, there's a few things on this freighter that are kind of not unique, but different. It's a pretty simple freighter at the moment. Not a lot going on here. I did build a second floor, and the storage containers are up here. So
Here's
when
a
I
link to Marty's Discord.
when I
https://discord.gg/sbtj5xh hug.
thank you, Streamlabs bot. So when I look at my freighter inventory, all these storage containers here, that's these guys. Now I do have stairs on the other side as well, going down and popping out right here. There's the main hallway with the, I guess, golden. It's kind of gold paint. All right, enough of that. I did say I want to add some storage to this freighter. So I do have bulkheads. Let's start with the technology. No, up here. Come on, do it. Let's finish this row and add another row. Let me come down here and put the rest of them down here. Freighter inventory size increased. So yeah, so when you look at your freighter inventory, you get an extra row. Good, good. Been meaning to do that for some time. These upgrades should go elsewhere, obviously. Why don't we just poke them down here for now? There's some things I like to have near the top of the inventory list, if you will. And some things that don't necessarily need to be there. Okay, so there's the bottom all filled out, kind of. Got some multi-tool expansion slots there that we probably don't need. Got a couple of frigate mission enhancers here. Temporary upgrades for frigate missions. Got our fuel over here. More fuel. Warp cell, warp hypercore. And of course the special hazard protection upgrade or technology recharge items here. This is for the radiation protection, the cold protection, the toxic protection, and the hot protection. And of course that is these things here. Not so much the technologies, but if you put an upgrade in, you can recharge them with those items. Yeah, this is the ones I'm talking about here. So, phosphorus, uranium, ammonia, and, oh, there we go, dioxide for the cold. Okay, good to go. Don't need that up there, I don't think. Let's push that down here. All right, so we got our inventory cleaned up a little bit. There's our exosuit inventory. I just stacked everything on top. And down here we can put more bones when we find them. So that's good. And we'll take our teleporter. Beam us down to our base. Bone Apétit. Let's take a picture of that thing when we get down there. Bone Apétit. There we go. So we're going to just do a little bit of basic, very basic building here. So we're on the second tier of the island, the Sky Island. Now, of course, our teleporter is out of power, So that means basically we can't use the teleporter to teleport out. That's fine. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to hook it up to our biofuel reactor. I'm going to stuff a bunch of things in there. Actually, how much of that do we have? We got a lot of condensed carbon. Let's put that in there. So hopefully that will go into the battery, most of it. What doesn't get taken to charge the portal there. So once your portal is charged, of course, you can teleport to other locations. So here's the top tier of the island. It's got a little stream flowing through it. It does have a short range teleporter going down to the other tier. And I'm pretty sure I put... Where did I put the solar panels here?
Roll 24. At D0UBL3 tap lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 1336625 beaver tails.
Okay, so here's a couple of solar panels that I did put in earlier for this top tier. I think I'm going to actually connect these to the lower tier. It's over here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah. So let's just connect these two together. That way our lower tier should never run out of power. I do have, I think it's 3 landing pads here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And of course we do have some construction going on the ground further below. And I'm going to leave this here for now. I'd like to come up with some well, creative, I guess you could say, creative ideas for this tier. But for now, we're just going to put a few buildings on the bottom, on the ground. And what I'm talking about there, of course, is way down there. I got something built down there, yeah. So I got some platforms with a couple of building sections on top of them, and basically this teleporter brings us down there, brings us down into the top part. There's the stairs there, and there's the rest of the building area on the ground. So we could either walk down from here. I did have stairs going up to there, and that was basically so I could join this teleporter with the one that's up there. This teleporter here in the bottom section of these two brings us right over there. So obviously this part of the building is not done, not finished. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on that a little bit. Maybe put a couple of displays in. Here we are. So there's my freighter. There's that stack that I was talking about earlier. We were right there just a moment ago. And of course the island where our 3 landing pads in the other building live for the moment. Here we have this landing pad. I'm not going to call the ship down just yet. So somebody helped me out here last week. Yeah, maybe I should have, because this is an NPC. He's going to pop up. over there.
That pretty crazy base, Marty.
Crazy? Nah. It's pretty simple so far. There's no glitch building here. It's just, you know, kind of what it is. Just hang on a second. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to grab this stuff and this stuff. Whoop. All right, never mind. Yeah, so these guys, you can recruit these guys into your squadron, right? And I stopped doing that because I got frustrated with the functionality of the squadron. Basically, it was kind of not functional, actually. So yeah, I stopped doing that. Let's see, how many spaces do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, eh? Okay, there's a door there. Let's put a door here. So yeah, these are the fossil displays that you can use to okay, I can't put a door here without taking this guy out.
Mine would be a lot simpler. Like a small town.
Oh, you know, I've had much simpler bases, and you know,
I like this.
you kind of build. It's your imagination, right? You just use your imagination, build what you want, and suit it to your purposes. The purposes here, this teleporter, of course, brings us up, and so on. This thing here is useful because you can get stuff out of it, right? You know, if you need ferrite dust, cobalt, you know, some of these other things, they're available in the Galactic Trade Terminal. I find that very useful. Let's see, I think this is what I was using for the floors, right? So yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of other games that you can build in, right? You know, you just use your imagination.
Rolled 7.
And do
At
whatever.
UBL 3 tap lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 1331625 beaver tails. Rolled 13. At Glantry Mage lost 1,400 beaver tails and now has 0 beaver tails.
Do whatever your imagination beckons you to do, right? It's pretty much that simple. I don't have much of an imagination, so you're not going to see no great building going on here. But it's going to suit the purposes that I'm, you know, kind of got in mind. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is take that one and turn it. And over here.
I got no beaver tails. Grinning, squinting face.
You got no beaver tails. What? Okay, there's a way to do that.
That's silly fun.
There is I keep forgetting the word, the command for that. It's not donate, it's not give. Please, somebody in chat, help me out here. Sign, is it a sign? Yeah. Someone's going to have to help me out with that, I think, because I don't remember. Small alloy triangle. That's not big enough. How about the big alloy triangle? That's not really doing it for me either. Let's get rid of that one. Let's see if we can put another big. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this and The angles are all wrong here. Whatever. Okay. That might do the trick. All we need to do is step over this way, right? That's all we're trying to do here. However, yeah, can't step back up without a step there. So, there are steps in the game. There's one there.
Please slap Marty. I mean the like button. For Marty.
Don't slap Marty. Yeah, don't slap Marty. Marty don't like being slapped. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. No! Damn it. This. Now we can do it. Very good. Okay. And of course, then you can put down, you know, all kinds of funky side rails and stuff, right?
I slapped that like button like it owes me $20.
Yeah, it probably does. No, of course it doesn't. All right, so there it is. And I was thinking of building a second floor here, but not sure if I should build the stairs on the inside or the outside. I think I'll build them on the inside. So, okay. I want them kind of right there somewhere. Somebody else landing on my pad? Yeah, big ass hauler. You know what? I think you
Grinning,
gotta.
squinting face.
I think you gotta kind of do this. You gotta remove, say, this guy. Then you gotta put the stairs in. Like that. And then you gotta put the floor back in.
Rolled 97. At text the infital won 150,000 beaver tails and now has 3584600 beaver tails.
Okay, don't tell me it's gonna refuse to put the
He'll take a 97.
97. Hell yeah. Booyah. Okay, let's see if we can put the small squares in here. Hello. There you go. Oh, come on. Surely you want to go here. Okay, so looks like it doesn't want to go here. What up?
Rolled 9. At Old Explorer OE lost 50,000 beaver tails and
Come
now
on,
has
Ed.
474.
Come on, OE.
00 beaver tails.
It is really not very lucky with all that. It's is what it is. Doesn't change anything,
Ed.
hopefully.
LOL. Surprise.
Don't. Hello, hello. Get in there. Okay,
Rolled 30.
never mind.
At D0UBL3 tap 150,000 beaver tails and now has 1331625 beaver tails.
Let's put a double high ceiling in this place, eh? Kind of like that thought. So what that means is, of course,
It's rigged against you, Ed.
it is. It's rigged against Ed, 100%. Ed knows that, and he's a good sport about it. Okay, so here we go.
D0UBL3.
Floor number 2. Oh, wait a minute. How did that happen? That wasn't supposed to go there.
Not surprised. Text.
No, no surprises. No surprises going on here at all. Okay, so the flooring.
Likes the ladies though. Text.
There, there,
Mage.
there,
Double
there,
tap.
there. This one obviously we can't cover up because that's where the stairs are. But I would like to put one there and one there.
Steam Labs is a player. How's it going?
Let's
Trying
see.
to win me over with beaver tails.
Oh, I see. If you put this down here, it's a big open window. If you put it on top, it turns into that trapezoid window. Oh, okay. What else do we have here then? We get this round window. What does that turn into? Look at that. That's interesting. Instead of the round part being on top, it's on the bottom, and there's...
Yeah, you must be in a short skirt teasing the bot double dip. LOL. Beaver tails are a gamer's best friend. LOL. Yeah, that's it, Ed.
I like these build parts, you know. I had some extras. I guess it's not in this playthrough, but the original wooden build parts, Katrina at some point had sort of gifted them to me, and I'd used them on one of my builds, and I guess it's probably not in this playthrough, but they were very interesting as well. Okay, so we got those. And this guy wants to go, I guess it's right there. Yeah, looks like it. Nope, staying here. What else do we have? We got these beveled pieces here. I'm not going to use those. We got these pieces here with the kind of the windows on the... oh, look at that. Instead of the window being vertical on the edge, on the side, it's horizontal on the bottom. Okay, we'll take that. I don't suppose you can flip these, can you? You can just flip them horizontally. It does... no, the cycle axis is...
I knew it. Dang it, I will never win. LOL.
Go on, Ed, you've already won. Now, there's going to be more exhibits up here. I think I'm going to put a bar down on the ground floor and put more exhibits up here.
You've won all our hearts, Ed. That's what counts.
Yeah, there you go. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, eh? And I'll put the windows.
Oh, thanks, Double Dip.
I'll put the windows on top of this this layer. What does that look like? Looks like that, eh? It's, which one did I say? It's this one, eh? Yeah, you see the windows on the end, kind of vertical, right? You put it on top of existing wall, you get this horizontal slits. We'll try not to make the building too boring, you know.
YW. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
And what does this look like here? Looks kind of the same. So there's that one, there's the full wall. That open window turns into a trapezoid. Yeah, I think.
Welcome to Marty's B&B.
Oh, we're out of silicate powder. Dag nabbit. What about ferrite dust? Bed and breakfast. Yeah.
Old 33. At D0 UBL3 tap 150,000 beaver tails.
Yeah,
And now
it's good.
has 1331625 beaver tails.
It's going to be a bit of a resort here going on, right? Probably some fishing down by the water. I don't know, something up there and something down here. I was thinking of putting a bar in here. Probably put the bartender underneath the stairs here, and yeah, maybe an exhibit over this way.
Looks like Northern Pike water.
It does, doesn't it? Nice blue water. All right, so silicate powder. Let's just dig it in the ground, really. Should I dupe it? I don't want to be duping today, unless I absolutely have to.
Toss out a big jitterbug and walk it in.
Can you actually do that? There's that guy. Cannot summon companions here. Cannot summon companions here? Why not? Can I summon it here? Why is that an egg? Oh. Okay, how fast are you, buddy? Let's gently pat. Let's get its affinity up. And we'll get it so that it's not hungry. Ride that. Okay. Oh, I can't use my terrain manipulator here. Okay. Sorry, bud. Gotta put you away. Where'd he go? There he is. Sorry, buddy. Terrain manipulator. Out of gas. Now we can't dig too deep here because we're below the water line if we start digging down too far. as proof. Let's just dig down a little bit. There it is. There's the water line. How much am I getting here? 2,000. Really? Wow. That didn't take long, did it? All right, let's go back and do some more of that. So, like I said, our fishing thing will be down here. Don't want to leave it up too high. Yeah, let's do that.
I tried going without caffeine today, but I can't do it.
Yeah. Did you get a headache? Because that's what happens to me. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't happen so much to you, but boys, oh boys, I tell you. Gets pretty nasty, right? Maybe I'll put the water type fossils down here.
No headache, but I'm just sitting here like a lump and not getting anything done.
Oh. Well, I hope your day looks up. I hope you have a better I hope it improves. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put...
Usually I lurk your stream Saturday AM while I do my chores.
Okay, nothing happening today, no? Yeah.
At D0UBL3 tap, call it a rest day. A lump? It will improve. I just drank a big Coca-Cola.
One, two, three, four, 5.
A big lump.
Okay,
Roll
so
72.
oh, that's not the edge of my settlement. That's the edge of my
363-4600
range.
Beaver Dales.
Okay, so we got 3. We're gonna put a nice big deck on the end
Gotta
of
have caffeine to do the things.
around
What's a rest day?
this building.
LOL. Was not going to say that. Never call a lady big. LOL.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. So, okay, so we got a door there. Let's get a door over here. We'll figure everything else out from here. So this is going to be the size of our building. I'll use these extruded pieces here. These are kind of nice. Let's put some of these on the front of the building, facing out.
Here's a link to Marty's Discord.
We'll put one in.
https://discord.gg/sbtj5xh hug.
Put one in the
If
back
you are
too.
enjoying this content, consider smashing the thumb up icon to show your support. It is very much appreciated and may even help.
Yeah,
somehow.
I don't know how it's going to help, but yeah, you never know, right? Do it. Okay, so we're going to use these pieces here for the rest of the walls here. I think this building will only have one floor. It may
Here
end up
yet.
with two at
Here
some
yet.
point, but
Master Krusty _ is trying to get a crew together for a beaver tail hunt.
just going to put one
Type. Ice
floor
amount
for
to
now.
join.
And of course, these corner pieces are make it nice and oh, what? Aren't you? Can't you? Okay, there's that one. Yeah, you know what I got to do, eh? So I got to get down a little
Ahoy.
closer.
At D0UBL3 Tap has joined the treasure hunt. Hi gang. Ahoy. At Warpytrahku has joined
Gunboat.
the treasure hunt.
How is it going this morning? How is
Why
things
does
on
it
the
never
island?
let me join?
Join. Heist. That's a good question.
Crying
Oh,
face.
don't be sad. We'll figure it out. Let's put the other two corner pieces on
At
here.
Old Explorer OE has joined the treasure hunt. Does Rafi have points?
I think she does. Just go exclamation points, Maria. You get, you'll see what.
Cold sends half the crew to Beaver Purgatory. The rest escape with frostbite. A
Double tap,
handful of
pushed
tails
everybody
and
else
tails of plenty.
into the abyss.
Results: D0UBL3 tap, 110,000. Hi Willie. At Rafi, you have 213,100 beaver tails.
Okay, so you do have points.
Either too hawk or you do not have enough.
No.
That's weird, Rafi. Is it in your YouTube settings?
Either high. No, it's not high. She only bet 220,000, right?
Again, get.
Yeah, that's weird. YouTube settings? I don't know about that. Possible, I guess, but I
Maybe
don't know.
cause I'm a mod and mods don't get to have fun.
No.
At Old Explorer OE lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has
No,
468,9600 beaver tails. Try heist all at Rafi and not a number just to see. Ed. LOL. Hi gunboat hugging face heart suit.
It's on cooldown. Okay, just give it a minute.
210 seconds.
Wow, I'm on the edge again, eh? And I'm right there. Wow.
Brah.
Okay, there's going to be a fishing wharf over here. So let's bring this out here. Oh, wow. Okay, looks like I gotta make my way over here. It's these, right?
Caffeine must be kicking in.
It's deeper over here. Should I put the fishing wharf all the way out? That way we'll have room for a few boats. Little lagoon here that the kids can fish in,
Krusty.
you know.
Thanks for the kind words. Very much appreciated. My caffeine is starting to kick in. My eyes are finally opening.
Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll put the wharf out way out here so people can fish all along here if they want to, if they care to fish. There, top of this thing here. Oh, how far off the water am I here? Oh, we have fish. Okay, we have fish already. Well, fish on.
You're in my thoughts, gunboat, smiling face.
Yes, he is. Okay, so why?
I am a balling mess at times for sure.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I think we all understand, and like I said earlier, everybody who has pets, I'm sure, understand what's happening there. Okay, so why?
Okay, I hate to lose and
Oh,
run,
I
but got to go. Bye all, enjoy your day. We understand, Willie. It's a very hard time. Yet I have been there. I know how hard it is.
Yeah, everybody, like I said, everybody
Take
who's
it
had
easy,
pets
Bye,
knows what you're going through. It's not easy for sure.
Bye, OE.
Now why? Should I just free? Free place it?
Later, OE.
Is that low enough? Is that low enough? I don't like... okay, I'm gonna try...
Robbie, try heist now.
I'm gonna try putting it a little lower. Come on, seriously?
Here yet. Here yet. Master Rafi is trying to get a crew together.
There
for
you
a
go.
female hunt.
That sounds like it worked.
Type. Heist amount to join.
Sounds to me like it worked. Why?
It's all or nothing.
It's all or nothing? I don't know that it's all or nothing. But there might be a limit into the amount you can heist. Like if you specify an amount. I don't know.
Krusty_Butte_ has joined the treasure hunt.
Okay, so I'm at a loss to explain what the heck is going on here. I want to make second stairs kind of right here. And push platforms out from that. Okay, the bottom one is kind of underwater.
Gunboat Willie has joined the treasure hunt.
And it's probably not going to let me...
Oh, I'm going to go clean my kitchen before the Coca-Cola rush wears off. If you are new to the stream, consider subscribing to this channel. It would be very much appreciated. Okay, seems 10,000 works.
Is that underwater?
A crew of voyagers and frontiersmen check their muskets and traps as they head into the wilderness on their quest. The curse of the wilderness is real. A Wendigo emerged snacking on part of the crew, possessing the rest, causing them to cannibalize each other. Ew.
I got to 400,
Dad,
yes.
you got to 400.
Yeah, 400
Have fun,
subs.
double tap.
Awesome. By the way, Rafi has a channel which she does some of her stuff like drawing, and it's quite awesome, I think. By all means, drop over there.
LOL.
Do you know what your shortcut is? Is it this?
Later D0UBL3. Check out Maria's awesome content
It
here.
is.
https://www.youtube.com/@candiedcanines.
Yeah, Maria loves to draw. She's drawn since she was old enough to hold a pencil or a crayon. So go over and show her some love. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Oh, just a quick note. She's got a heck of a lot more subs than I do. She's way better at this than I am. So anyway, drop over. Check her out.
THX.
You are welcome. Anytime you come into my stream, Maria, you can plug that exclamation Rafi and
Sub.
promote your channel. Anybody else who's got Tex? Tex has one. I think Gunboat has a shortcut. Mage put his down earlier. There's a lot of people that I have shortcuts for. Feel free to promote your stuff. Absolutely. I have no qualms about that. I know some streamers are like, it's all about me. Don't be doing this on my channel. You know what? Go for it. I like when people promote their things, and you know, it's just the right thing to do in my mind. Okay, where am I going with this? There. Okay, I just wanted to see if this thing is underwater. Oh, it is underwater. Okay, so that's no good. I can't get out of the water now? Seriously?
Text me. You successfully redeemed Warthog for 100 beaver tails.
Did you get the graphic? Oh, it did come up. Awesome. Good. Okay, so why? Yeah. That's a good one for our streams, Atex. Yeah, that's a good one for our streams for sure. Tex and I do on Thursdays. We started doing a playthrough of Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's all about taking the drug cartel out of Bolivia. And it's a lot of fun. So I said that was underwater, eh? Didn't I? I did. Okay, it's just at the very surface of the water, and that's. I don't think that's quite what I want. Let's see if we can raise it up a little. Not that far though. Yeah, see that's. Yeah, you see that's a half. It's a half a tile away from the rest of it. Nope, that's still not right. There you go. I want it to be kind of lined up the same way as the rest of it there. I think I might have to take this off. Let's see, this and this. Yeah. I think that might be best right there. Let's have another look. Yeah, we're just above the water there, I think. Yeah, we're probably maybe a foot or not even maybe a foot off the water. I think that'll work. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this, what do you call these things? I don't know that you call it a wharf necessarily. A jetty? Is that what you call it? Something that you know, you can, it should be wood actually, eh? It should actually be wood. It should actually be wood. So I think I'm going to switch it all to wood. As of course a metal thing will just rust, right? I wanted to push it out into the deeper water over here. Not that it's extremely deep, but you know, just wanted to push it out over here. And I think that'll do. That'll do for now. Maybe we can have a boat docked over here somewhere and something like that. We'll figure it out. Now, is there a way to actually just replace these things? Build, rotate. Not sure what that's going to look like. Let me just try that. Yeah, the metal parts are still in it, aren't they? Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this without... Oh yeah, I can do that for sure. Let's just do this, this, and that. Okay. I'm going to leave the rest of it as it is. It's kind of not really on the water, so to speak. Now, what kind of supports can I put underneath that to give it some reality? What's this asking me for? Oh, the fossil display. There's no pillars, eh? The only pillars I see are these, and don't know that they kind of, yeah, they don't really, it's not really suitable for this, is it? I don't find it suitable for that. I may just leave that as it is. It's too bad there's no pillars. I mean, we could put half walls, that kind of thing, but yeah, that's just not the same. What we could do is find something else elsewhere, right? Because there are other things, you know. There are lots of build items, right? You look down through your menus. If you've picked all these up, you know that there's tons and tons and tons of build items, right? There's absolutely tons of them. And you can glitch them one over the other kind of thing, superimpose them to some extent. And here are the fossils. Indeed. There's a lot more to get, I think. Here's some of the plant and rock life that you can get, and some statues. Decals and posters and numbers. No letters, unfortunately. I don't see any letters. I don't know if they're going to introduce that or not. So yeah, we may be using something in here to simulate pillars. Something perhaps either that's small. I think the insulated flask is really small. Now you can make it bigger. It does have a limit. You can make it even bigger than that with some glitch building. There's that, and there's this thing, which is a capsule, which also gets bigger. Now, and of course, that thing, you know, these things, you can put them kind of underneath your underneath the wharf here to simulate some kind of support, right? Now, that will be kind of difficult to place. Can we cycle the axis on this thing? Yes, we can. So you can turn it, right? That's the regular one. That's just spinning it around, right? Yeah. So there's that. I might do some of this offline just to kind of try to figure out what it is that I really want to do here. This is going to be a fishing wharf. So, of course, you come over here, right? I'm going to probably build a boat on this side, maybe. Yeah, so you come over here. Do I even have the fishing? I do not. Lost Angler's Rig. Okay. Does that do anything for me? Lost Angler's Rig. Yeah, it does actually. You can come off the end of the wharf here and do some fishing. Of course, fishing is all about patience, right? Anybody who's done any fishing, any real fishing. Here we go. And we've caught a common shimmertail. Not sure what that means, but so I'm not sure the base is coming together a whole lot at this moment, but for sure, little piece by piece, right? You know, piece by piece, we'll get to it. Maybe I'll put a little shack here. A little shack with or for tackle and stuff, right? Because you can't fish without
Roll
tackle.
11. At text the infidel lost 50,000 beaver hails.
Ouch.
358-4500 beaver hails.
So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a deck off the main, off the display. This display area here. I'm going to put, well, let's just have a look, see what I might try to do here. So, quadruped, biped, reptilian, avian, protoform, reptilian. So that's a big one, right? That's a huge fossil. Okay, let's get some perspective on this. Probably only going to be room for a couple of these, maybe a couple of small ones on this side. But that's going to be the general idea here. I'm not going to be charging admission, right? So here's a big reptilian, right? I do have this reptile skull. It's kind of interesting. Torso, lengthy finned. Okay. Let's go with that. Wings. I need flippers on the front. And the legs. Wings? No, not wings. Stocking leg bones. Let's see if that works. Oh, I need another Another set of legs, eh? Okay, no tail. No tail on this thing. What just happened there? What just happened there? Okay, not familiar with all this now. Oh, that's it there, is it? Reptilian fossil display. That's it there. I think it gave itself a name. Can you rename these?
I have to go. Thanks, Marty. Have a good one, everybody. Love you. Gesture smiling face with smiling eyes.
All right, Christy, thank you very much for coming in. Really appreciate you spending your precious time with us. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you next time. There's going to be more of this going on next week, more than likely. There's our exhibit. He's got large fins on the front for swimming. He's got a crocodilian kind of face. I'm probably going to put another one here once I find enough bones. For the other fossils, let's see if we can put a shelf or something, or a table over here. Let's see, that would be here probably.
Take care, Krusty.
Tables.
Is making a museum part of the event?
Event? No, it's not. The expedition, basically, you're digging up bones. You're making some of these exhibits, but making a museum, that's just, some of us decided. One of our a person in the community here, Katrin, she's actually another different person in the community, Pete, found this planet, and Katrin decided to build here. She's building a museum. See, that's Pete's base, and Katrin's base is... is it over? Usually I can see it here too. Yeah, I can't see it. Can't see it right now, but it's off. Oh, is that it over there? Yeah, that's it there. So that's her base way over there, an hour away. An hour away on foot. Probably just under 2 hours. So anyway, let's see if we can make this a bit bigger. Let's see if we could put it down right up against the wall. Sort of like that. Now, I did see, where did I see the bones? They're actually build parts. Where are they? Here? Oh, okay. There's some trophies here. Ruined starships. There's the bones. I think maybe that's bones I currently have. So I'm going to wait till I find another crocodilian bone, and actually let's just place one on the shelf here. And then, well, we can do the same thing there. It's kind of the idea. So there you go. That's going to be the idea here. It's going to be a bit of a aquatic reptilian kind of display area. Then you can go out there and do some fishing if you like. There's probably going to be a boat moored out there. You can relax here on the deck. I might turn all this into wood because seems to be more what you'd have down by the water, right? Here's our main, it's going to be our main exhibit, probably up on the second floor. I'm going to put some exhibits up here. Just going to finish, maybe I'll put another floor for avian exhibits up on top of this one. Put some terrestrial exhibits here. Here we'll have the bar / diner maybe. And of course this is the short range teleporter that brings us up over here, right? That's kind of what it looks like from here. There's the main building. Aquatic center. Maybe I'll put an avian display up here. Yeah, that would be even more appropriate, wouldn't it? Yeah. Maybe this building down here is enough. 2 floors. Yeah, there you go. Things just spring into my head, right? All right. Well, you know what? While we're at it, why don't we just go up here and see if we can get the beginnings of an avian display center up there. So, got to go through this teleporter. May as well go up here into the building. Maybe this could be it. Maybe this building. We've got a building here already, so heck yeah. C-class fighter. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that building will do. The only thing I'm kind of leery about is the bushes. So what happens when it's got to be a bigger building than this, obviously. So what happens when you do this? Maybe I'll put the floor starting over here. What are we using? We're using wood up here, right? Okay. Okay, so wood, floor. Okay, let's go into the build camera. Yeah, you see, if you put anything on the bushes will come through. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to raise it up a little. I'm going to raise it up a little bit so that it's on top of this bush. So the bush doesn't end this bush, so the bush doesn't show through. Let's see. Yeah, if I put the panel, the floor panel right here, for example, I think the bush will show through. Yeah, you see. So that's what I'm trying to avoid here, right? So, I think the easy way to do that is just to put a small stairway. Can I get a stairway up from here instead of having it have to go down? No, it does have to go down. That's not what I want. So maybe what I could do is, that's no higher here. Where's the highest point on the land? That's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. necessarily want to cover up the stream here. I don't want the bushes coming up through though. Although I could sort of hide that with other decorations. I don't really want to do that though either. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come up with something a little bit creative. So I'll do that sometime this week off stream. And let's see, do we have? Yes, we do. Look at that. Save point. Perfect. Okay, on that note, I think I'm going to shut this thing down for today. I would like to, at this moment, thank everybody who decided to come in and spend their precious time with me. I really do appreciate you one and all. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you are. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we hope to see you next time. Next time for me will likely be Monday afternoon, where Rafi and Irina and I will do some Baldur's Gate 3. And yeah, that's going to be the next stream on this channel, quite likely. Okay, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Ciao. Thanks for watching.
Thanks Marty TTFN peeps. See y'all later.